Welcome to our channel, presented by N.L. Pranita and M. Yashashwini. Hall ticket numbers are 24B01A05A8 and 24B01A05A7. We are from 1st B.Tech Department of CSE, Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, Bhimavaram. Under the guidance by Dr. M. Prasad, Associate Professor, Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women. Our aim is such pattern given two strings, one is a test string and other is a pattern string. The task is to print the indexes of all the occurrences of pattern string in the test string. For printing, starting index of the string should be taken as 1.
Get into our program. Hash include stdio.h. In this program, we use strlen to find the string length. For that, we include header file string.h. Void main. Next, we declare two strings to store those test string and pattern string. Those are character data type test string of size 100, pattern string of size 30. To store the length of test string and pattern strings, we want two integer variables. So, int test length, pattern length. The int variables other than test length, pattern length means I, K, L, n is equal to 0, flag is equal to 0, m are used for further conditions and loops in program. Now scan the test string and pattern string from user. For that, printf enter test string gets test string, printf enter pattern string gets pattern string. Text length is equal to strlen of test string. Here test length stores the length of the test string. Pat length is equal to strlen of pattern string. Here pattern length store the length of pattern string. The first condition to find pattern string in test string is pattern string length should be less than test string. So we give a if condition that if pattern length less than or equal to test length. And for this if condition, we gave a else condition, that is printf pattern string is larger than test string, so not possible. Now we are initializing a loop to the test string with the pattern string, that is for I is equal to 0, I less than test string and I plus plus. Here I access the index number of the test string and in loop k is equal to 0, m is equal to 0. We declaring these two variables k and m to 0 in loop because we are giving a if condition that if test string of I is equal to pattern string of k, here every character in a test string is first checked with the first character of pattern string. If this condition is true, then check the remaining characters in the pattern string with the test string. For that, we are going to use another for loop. For L is equal to I, L less than test length and K less than pattern length. L plus plus. We are initializing index number of the test string to L We are accessing index number of test string with L and index number of pattern string with K. The test condition is L and K must be less than test string length and pattern string length through logical operator AND. In this loop, if test string of L is equal to pattern string of K, we are incrementing the value K if this condition is true. If the condition is false, there is an else part that increment the value of M. Now we are printing the indexes of all the occurrences of pattern string in the test string. For that, the condition is if K is equal to pattern length and M is equal to 0. Printf %d prints the value of I plus 1. We are incrementing the value flag. If flag is equal to 0, print the value of -1. Here we are using the flag variable to count how many indexes are printed. When this above if condition satisfies more than one time, then the conditions in the loop unsatisfies, then it goes to else part. Rather than else, we give a if condition flag is equal to 0. That is, still no indexes are printed, then it prints -1. Other than it doesn't print -1. And we use M incrementation in else. This condition is used in the situations when first character of test string and pattern string is same and after characters are not same. So if M is equal to 0, only we printing the index number. And no character in the test string is equal to first character of the pattern string. In this condition, so we make an else part which increments the value of n. And in out of the loop, we are giving an condition if n is equal to text length, then it prints the value of -1. Let's check the output.
Enter test string BATMANAN DROBINAREBAT. Enter pattern string BAT. The index numbers are 1 and 18. Let's check with one more example. Enter test string ABESDU. The pattern string is EDU. The output is -1 because we didn't observe EDU in the test string. Let's check with one more example. Enter test string ABA BA BA. Enter pattern string ABA. The indexes are 1, 3, 5. We successfully completed our program.
Hello everyone, this is Yashashwini. My topic is equilibrium point. Let us study first question. Given an array of n positive numbers, the task is to find the first equilibrium point in an array. Equilibrium point in an array is a position such that the sum of elements before it is equal to the sum of elements after it. Now you can easily understand that equilibrium point is nothing but the sum of higher indices equals to the sum of lower indices. There is a note that we should return the index of the equilibrium point and it should be based on the 1. Here we have to give the input of n equals to 5. We have to give 5 numbers of an array of 1, 3, 5, 2, 2. Here 1 plus 3 equals to 4 and 2 plus 2 equals to 4. I think the value would be 5 and the index number of 5 is 3. I think the output is 3 and let us see the output through the program. Here is an equilibrium point program. First we have to write the header file #include stdio.h and next we have to write the function which is equilibrium point and which contains the array elements and number of elements. Next we have to initialize the values in that function which is total sum equals to 0 and left sum equals to 0. Here to iterate the loop we have taken the for loop which is very easy to iterate loop for twice times. Here in this for loop we have written I equals to 0 and I less than n and I plus plus. Here dot sum plus equals to array of I. In this we have to understand that array of element sum of array sum of array elements equals to the dot sum. And next we have written again the for loop which will be subtract of array elements. And next we have written the if statement where left sum equals to dot sum. As we discussed before, higher indices equals to lower indices. Here left sum equals to dot sum. If it is true, it should return I plus 1. It means it should iterate the loop by adding array elements by I plus 1. And next we have to add all the array elements which is equals to left sum. Here the loop has completed. If there is no index number which will be an equilibrium point, it should return -1 value. As we see in the question, the array elements are 1, 3, 5, 2, 2 and number of elements are n equals to 5. In this printf statement we have to print the equilibrium point index number. Let us see the output. What will be output? As we discussed before, the output would be a 3. Yes, the output is 3. As we discussed before, here we can see the array elements 1, 3, 5, 2. Here 1 plus 3 equals to 4 and 2 plus 2 equals to 4. Here left sum equals to 4 and total sum right sum equals to 4. Here the value is 5 and the index number of 5 is 3. As we have seen, the output is 3.